Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Riffs. I don't know why I said back, but welcome to Nerds with Dice. We're playing Riffs Ballad of Fates today. You can tell I was gone last week. I'm all thrown off, but before we get started, we'll let you know we do have some merch. You can check it out through the link in the chat or by heading over to Nerds with Dice on Twitter and finding it among the links in the bio. And we are also sponsored by Grinding Coffee Company. They are a Black and LGBTQ plus owned coffee company. They have really good coffee. You can get 10% off by using the link that's in the chat or the code Nerds with Dice. And I'm told they have very good coffee, so go check that out.
All right.
And yeah, Kevin, take it away.
Thank you. So hello again, everybody. Welcome to Riff's Ballad of Fates. Our group has our group, including Kid, have confronted Zarian and Winra, and Kid broke the chains on Winra with his hammer that she had enchanted long ago. The metaphorical chains, actually. And the group is currently in an old bank in an old fake western town. Peppermint was keeping the ghosts at bay from a distance. But will now have to move in as a giant has found Peppermint and is chasing Peppermint as Peppermint heads towards the rest of the group. I just decided right now.
Okay.
Decisions have been made.
Yep. All right. So, let's go around and give ourselves quick introductions so everyone knows what our characters, basically the elevator pitch for the character is. Starting with Jetta.
Hi, I am Maxine and I am playing Jetta, the elemental confusionist.
All right. Freya Rohan.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Freya, who's a human spy, but she's also a Nightbane, which means I also play Rohan, an 8-foot tall being with a wingspan, of 20 feet, a flaming sword, who thought saved the princess, but is now returning empty-handed.
When the princess teleported away.
Yeah.
Back to the castle you were in.
Yep.
All right, Starissa.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm playing Starissa, our dragon hatchling.
Okay. Peppermint.
Hi, I'm Nerd Kitty, and I'm playing Peppermint, our nature mage / healer, and I'm apparently being chased by a giant, so that'll be fun.
And Kid.
Hello, everybody. I'm Evan Jennings. I'm playing Krogahel Kid, a half-dwarven, half-human blacksmith.
All right. So when we left off, the group of you were in an old bank fighting a bunch of Nightbane that recently Starissa poisoned into paralysis and are no longer that much of a problem. I think both the flyers were taken out because they were not super tough. And Zarian I think you guys also took out the
chain was
one with the horns.
Yeah.
No,
we did
they
not.
got
Oh,
away.
no, that's right. That one went around to the back of the vault and tore open the back of the vault.
And took our box. Oh no!
The thing is, that box was a decoy. The thing that used to be in the box is currently in the possession of Greeks, who is elsewhere studying it, attempting to get a interdimensional phase lock on the crystal caves.
But they don't know that.
Dun dun dun. When Zarian was going to be hit, he would change places with Winra, and Winra was acting not in control at all. Kid looked at the threads of fate that had bound them and saw a dark chain that connected the Winra and Zarian, and finally broke it, which is where we pick up. Everybody except everyone except Rohan. Roll a.
Is this if you're not
roll
underground?
a d20. You were within the blast radius of this.
Okay, even underground?
Yes.
Oh my, we gonna have a
Ooh,
divot.
nice.
This is some magic stuff happening.
17.
Any pluses or anything?
Nope. If you have a PE
18.
bonus plus, you can add that, but
PE.
it. Don't worry about it, Maxine. So,
I rolled a
Or-
20.
okay.
Well, I rolled an 8. I don't know what's happening. I don't see anything. I don't know what's going on, guys.
All right. What's happening is bonds are changing. The bond among all of you is super strong because you are kind of been working together on this thing and it's kind of forged the strongest bond between you. The bonds that were kind of taking Jeddah into two different places. Jeddah gets a choice. Jeddah can find one thing. If you can describe one relationship that you had that gets broken away, what would it be? And it doesn't have to be in a bad way. It's just that the relationship you had with someone is now forever changed.
Within the party or just general?
Just in general. You can
Okay.
feel free to tell me a story of something that was super important to Jeddah, but is now completely different.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think honestly I'm thinking about like her parents. Like one of her parents, like before they left, there was like an argument and she was like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go back and fix it. And now she's like, why? Like if they wanted to fix it, they'd come see me.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Also changed in you is the connection between you and Kid's mother.
okay.
It had been kind of broken and severed, but it was still there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dark stain upon it, and now that dark stain is gone.
Okay.
It's still a very tentative connection, but you do remember times with her, things that were good, and
Like school and stuff.
yeah, like going to school together and being roommates, and making, being the oh look how naughty we are, but for kids that don't know how to be naughty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the kind of kids that think, oh, we're gonna get in so much trouble, and everyone's like, that's not trouble.
We snuck out of the house to watch a Disney movie.
Yeah. But that connection is back.
Okay.
You remember things about her, and you do remember that, like, she couldn't help you.
Mm-hmm.
And while she blames herself, you might not blame her. So that is changed in your mind.
Okay.
The rest of you, the bond between all of you strengthens as it is tested by this magic.
Mm-hmm.
Rohan feels it too. There is a connection between all of you, including Peppermint and Greeks off in the far distance, that is something you can all rely on. That in your time of need, you might be able to pull on this thread for help. And it doesn't have to be now or soon, but it is there for you. You are there for each other.
Yeah.
The explosion of magic echoes through the canyon with a sound that's not exactly electricity, it's not exactly fire, it's not exactly an explosion. Everything is now changed. Winra is what, 5'2", I believe. She's very short. Or is she average height? I forget.
I don't know
think
if
she
I
was
ever
average.
detailed it.
Yeah.
I think she's average height.
Yeah,
'Cause
she's a
she's
little
a
taller
human.
than Kid,
She's
actually.
not she's not half dwarf.
No.
Um,
So there's this 5'6" tall black girl with her hair in a big puff put into a bun in her back. Why am I forgetting any term for hair? It's not braided though, but it is in a
no, it's just kind of pulled back
gathered
and then,
in a
like,
big bun, yeah. And she's standing there, and she has so much anger in her eyes as she stares at Zarian. Zarian, the man with the blue sword with his pale blue eyes and his square jaw heroic features. is his pale skin and his
Blonde coiffed hair.
his blonde flowing hair.
Like an
Tell me that
anime night.
description you gave him was he needs blonde coiffed hair.
Yeah, blonde coiffed hair.
Coiffed hair.
But he looks haggard now. But he is smiling.
Where is he in relation to her?
About 10 feet away.
So I broke the chain, and the first thing she does is, because he had her, I guess, chained up. Oh, I don't know what happened. So she's looking at him all pissed.
Yeah.
Am I standing right there?
Yeah.
I don't think he would know what to do.
There's a moment you don't know what to do, and Zarian goes, I'm finally free. And he starts laughing.
Oh, I knew it. He must have been mind controlled, Wenra.
Wenra walks over to him and lifts him up by the neck.
Oops. Okay. Well, hold on. Just don't hurt him. Maybe he's just.
He knew what he was doing the whole damn time.
That can't be true. He was killing people.
Yeah. I was killing people, he says, for you, Wenra. Long before anyone else. She says nothing.
Zarian, you tell me that everything that you did, the train, all of these monsters running around working with these people, please tell me that they took over your mind or something.
You don't understand. It was
No,
a lie.
I don't.
Everything they told you was a lie.
I figured that out. I figured it out. And you know what? Not really that big of a deal. I learned all this shit. I learned about my mom and about how the town happened. I didn't go crazy and start killing people. Why would you join up with these things?
At
They're
this
trying
point,
to destroy the world.
you look down at the shattered chain links that are on the ground, and now everyone can see them. And there is it's like if they had been painted black and the paint had been torn off in an explosion, leaving beneath the cobalt blue of the chain.
So
Can I
during
pick
this,
it up?
You can pick up a literal piece of it. Jeddah, what is happening?
I've been underground and no one said that the fight was over. So I'd like to come up and axe his butt one more time. Because I have no idea what's happening.
Zarian, you're gonna stab Zarian in the butt.
All right, so
Or at least-
this is your
Jesus.
last axe.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack roll.
I just pop up because I don't know what's going on. I just felt something happened emotionally, and that means we might be on that last hit over. So, yeah, I vibroed his butt again. That's it. Did I? A 6 doesn't hit, right?
No, another axe comes flying up out of the ground and lands comically in the heads of one of the paralyzed Nightbane, or one of the paralyzed night monsters.
Good.
Just, phew.
And you just see it go up, and then my hand
Wait,
just
so
pop
you're-
back down.
Actually, you feel above you Wenra resonating. Wenra
Thank you, Jeddah.
resonates with you, Jeddah. You know that Wenra is angry. And you know that she's directly above you. You can feel her presence in your soul,
Ooh.
as though she is part of you as well.
And I just feel Is she making the earth angry too? Is it just
No,
kind of
she has no power over the earth or anything. She's not anywhere near your skills, but she is way powerful.
way powerful?
She's more pure. She's like, both of you are rocks off of the same statue,
That makes sense. Okay.
but she is a large piece. unrefined, but big, like metaphorically. And Zarian looks over at Kid and goes, "You see that chain? That was around my neck since I was 5.
Ouch.
They did this to you? Lockhinge did this to you?
They made me her protector. To serve her. She's not real." She's like, "The fuck I'm not."
Wait. You were forced to do it. To defend Lockhinge, to be our hero. Oh God. Well, so then what was this? Why turn to them? Did you think that they could break you out?
They made it different. They turned the binding on me into one on her. You think for those years I was gone, when I was out fighting for her, I couldn't feel what she felt? When she was with you?
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I would have.
She says,
I
"You
would've
have
tried to
nothing to apologize for."
No, I do. Look at this. And I hold up the chains. I mean, if he had that around his neck for like 15 years? Did you know about this?
Didn't know what it was. I knew
But
we
you
were
knew he had a
connected.
chain around his neck?
It's what... It kept me safe. They told me it would keep me safe, and it did. And for years, it was fine. He liked being my hero. He enjoyed standing up for me, and I needed him.
It's not right, though.
Jetta's gonna come up slowly right next to her and just like not say anything, but just look at her.
She
This
looks
is-
at you, startled, Jetta, actually, and just like your eyes connect,
Mm-hmm.
and there is an understanding that you are both connected to the same greater thing. That both of you have resonance with the dragon god, Anaya. Wenra says, "You think I had a choice? I sent him away, but we didn't know how to break it. He needed to go be himself. And he was like, you let me go because you couldn't handle your responsibility." And she lifts him up a little more.
Put him down.
Excuse
Come on,
me?
put him down. I said put him down. What, you're gonna kill him?
Not gonna kill him.
Then put him down.
Fine.
Zarian,
And
don't fucking go anywhere. Stay right there.
She fucking drops him and he goes, I'm finally free.
You're free, but you're gonna stay right there because we have to figure this out. First things first, you're welcome that I broke this fucking thing. I didn't know I could do it either, but I guess, I don't know, the magic that you put in my hammer did it. I don't know. I talked to a dragon god, here we are. I got blessed with some nonsense. But we need to figure this out. Both of you are sane, you are alive. That is the important part. Okay, whatever the fuck happened in the past, we can figure it out. We can figure it out together. Please, please just stay. Just don't go back to those fucking things because they're trying to eat the world. Wenra, don't, I don't know, incinerate him or something. And please just let's talk about this.
Cut to Peppermint. As you are running, the thing is trying to catch up with you. It is about 30 feet tall. It was invisible, which is how it snuck up on you. But it is not very smart. You got out of the cave before it could corner you because it couldn't get in the cave. But You're running with this idol radiating power, keeping ghosts at bay. But you know that something has changed with the group. And so as you run, what do you do to evade, destroy, or otherwise occupy this giant?
What do I know about giants? Like,
This isn't actually a real giant. This is one of the Nightlands giants. It is
Oh.
one of the hunters, but it is super large.
Wow.
We last saw
Okay.
them in the game when one was in the stadium in the Nightbane, all Nightbane one shot.
Yep. I remember.
You know it is not very smart, and it hits very hard.
it's big, but is it considered a lesser being?
Let's go with yes.
Cool. Am I within 100 feet of it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna and it's a giant. I'm assuming I can see it, so I'm gonna cast banishment, which
See ya.
I just had it up. I want to make sure. I know it has some kind of save on banishment.
And that's a 5. It gets a +6, so the save is 11.
Yeah, so it's a standard saving throw.
And I believe your magical
My spell strength is 14, so
Okay, so it does not succeed. What happens and what does that look like?
it gets thrown back into.
Oh, I'm
its
sorry, it's only
own-
12 feet tall, but
It gets it's forced to leave the immediate area. Honestly, I thought it said it's forced to leave the immediate area, and it cannot return to that area for 2 weeks, plus the level of spellcaster. So it's gone for. It can't come back here for 10 weeks.
it just turns and starts booking the other way. And as it keeps getting further and further, it starts losing more and more cohesion. It is leaving the thing that was it is getting further and further away from the thing that was anchoring it to this plane. You don't know what exactly that was, but it is moving slower, but it is hauling full speed away as the spirits of nature hound it. Every time it turns around to try to run back, something is in its way. A tree, a ravine, a crack in the earth, a rock that trips it. The forces of nature tell this thing it is not welcome here. You make your way into town. There's the bank that the people had holed in with a giant explosion in it. You see the side of the bank, which is down a cliff face, and then there's a bank at the bottom of the cliff. The great horned being that was walking down the street with it has big kind of bony horns, but is otherwise in skeletal black armor with a whip and a cape and white stringy hair coming out the back of it. It is tearing into the side of this bank vault and pulling things apart in it. You know it's probably going for the box that was a decoy. But you can also see into the bank as part of the roof has been exploded out. You see a bunch of... There's 3 night minions that are just not moving whatsoever. Starissa in full dragon form or no? I don't...
No, not
No,
yet.
because you're too large in the bank.
Yeah, no.
Also, you were specifically
Just
saying
have
don't
the,
do
cl-
it.
the claw hands and the wings out the back. That's it.
Yeah. You see Jeddah come up and stand next to Wenra's been described to you. You've seen photos because you were in Wenra's house. And Zarian on the ground next to Wenra. Off in the distance, you can see Rohan flying back in. Rohan, it takes you a moment to get back there. Starissa, you're in the room though. What are you doing?
I was thinking that we need to make it look like we want to stop the guy from getting the box, so I was going to try to charge at him and knock him over.
Okay. So, you can go through the bank vault the other way and catch him out the side, or you can go around. Which way do you want to go?
I'll go through.
Okay. This tiny red girl with her purple hair, like sprinter runs through the front of the bank vault, leaving a tearing sound of metal as the door is not pulled off its hinges so much as leaves a 5'5" hole in it. Go ahead and roll to strike,
Okay.
and you can use a weapon or your claws if you'd like.
That's a 1.
No.
So you misjudge where the being would be, and you go out the wrong side, moving too fast. It's coming in the side, and you run. It's going this way, and you just straight past it.
You tried. You tried. You
It
tried
looks
so hard. I saw
kind
that.
of
I saw
confused
the
as you
attempt.
dart past it. The box is on the ground underneath some stuff now, as you have knocked everything in the vault loose. There is large piles of fake gold bars. There's big old sacks with dollar signs on them that exploded into what looked to be fake money. Yeah. But you could do one other thing before I'm gonna move the camera back.
Okay.
Are you gonna take another swing at him?
Yeah, as soon as I realize that, I'm gonna kind of bank with my wings and fly down, like careen over towards him, give one more shot to try to knock him away.
All right.
And that is slightly better, but not much. To strike, huh? So that is a 11.
All right. He wheels his whip around and parries your blow, but you leave claw marks on the whip. At this point, you see an illusion is created. Now there are 3 of him, kind of overlaying each other. Give me a save versus illusion or magic.
Okay. Looking to see which one's better. I only see magic, so...
Yeah, some people have special things versus illusion, but you might not.
Wow, my dice do not like me today. That is a 8.
There are 3 of them now, as they all step into different corners of the room.
Okay.
But you're not sure which one is which. All right. Back inside the vault.
Are we inside the vault
Or back inside the bank, I should say.
Okay.
Winra is furious. Zarian is... I don't want to say hysterical, but like... seems to have lost it a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is happening with him, and I don't fully understand
Your internet is coming
what
to a crawl.
is going on. Kate is under the assumption that chain, I don't know.
There we go.
Am I better?
Your picture
Am
was
I better
frozen.
now?
No, okay, you're good now. Yeah.
I'm good now?
For now, we'll see.
All right, cool. You can see my hands moving?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, good.
Still a little
Can you
choppy,
still
but
see
you're
No,
me
we
good.
doing
can't. Sorry,
Alright.
we can't. Try. Keep doing it.
that?
Do some
I
jumping
think-
jacks. See if that helps.
Yeah.
I think so. Kid doesn't totally understand what's going on, but they're both safe, alive, and seem to be within their right mind for now. So that was his primary concern. Wenra, are you okay? Are you hurt? Did they do anything to like your mind or something? Did they try to eat you? I heard that they eat mages.
They took me over. They put him in charge of me.
Right. That sucks. That's why I came here to do this, right? That's what I was trying to do. But you're okay?
I'm far from okay, she says.
All right.
At that point, Jetta just kind of, she's still staring. Like, Jetta hasn't stopped staring at Wenra this whole time, and just doesn't say anything, just kind of slips her hand into Wenra's hand.
Who takes it? Still angry, like, without even noticing.
She just takes her hand.
Yeah. I just awkwardly staring at her, just.
I need to hold hands right now. I'm so mad. I want to turn to Zarian, and I want to kind of be in between Zarian and Wenra. Like, I want to try to break that line of sight and walk up to him, and I'm gonna kind of put my hammer down and kneel down. Zarian, do you hear me? Zarian, hey.
I hear you.
Okay.
What?
Well, I didn't know. I just wanted to make sure. So I think maybe you have a lot of explaining to do, and maybe you owe some apologies. But primarily, I want to know if you're evil or if you're still good.
I am what they made me.
Okay, I get that. That still is a lot for me to handle, and I'm trying to process
Then get a goddamn handle on it.
Okay, mister. Look.
He stands up.
I stand up with him in his face. Not
He looks
trying to,
down at you.
Yeah, I know. So I look up at him and I go, listen, I need to know if you're going to continue helping these people try to destroy the world. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you actually want?
I don't give a shit about them. I don't give a shit about you. I'm free now. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to fucking do. And you know what? This is the first time that's been true.
Okay. So you're done helping them?
You broke it.
Are you done killing innocent fucking people?
I'm done doing anything I don't want to do. I'm done being told what to do.
Okay.
I'm done with this conversation.
All right.
He turns around, shoves his sword through the chest of one of the beings. One of the night minions. He goes, I chose to do that. And they couldn't stop me.
Zarian, I feel like maybe you should sit down because I don't think you seem a little bit unhealthy. Maybe you're going through a lot right now, and maybe you just need time to process it. Because we could really use your help. There's a lot going on.
Therapy. Would you like to do a family hug?
No, because these things are ripping apart a wall right now. I would love to give you guys a hug. That's really all I want to do right now. And I want to bring you back home to Lockhinge.
Then go fix that. Fixer. You gonna mend everything? Go fix it. That's what you do. You're trying to fix me. I don't need fixing. I'm free now. I'm free of your mom. I'm free of that town. I'm free of you, and I'm free of her.
How close is Jetta from him?
About 10 feet.
So I couldn't grab his hand too.
You could attempt to.
That's fair.
No, he's not gonna. If you hate us that much, I understand. And if you never want to see us again, I understand. But there's a lot that you might know about them, and we could really use some help. Because they are trying to kill everything that I love and everything that I know. Which wasn't a lot until about a year ago when I started chasing you. But it's a lot now. But I will.
And you know what? Now I won't have you in the back of my mind. telling her things. Now I won't have her every feeling registering no matter where I am or how far away I got. My chain is broken. I took it off my neck, and you broke it. So thanks.
You're welcome. If I had known, I would have done it day one.
They wouldn't have let you.
You know. I'm glad you're free, Zarian. And you know, I hope you find some kind of peace out there.
He laughs. There's no peace. Everywhere's just waiting for the next war. And he starts to leave through the hole in the side of the bank. Peppermint, you make it into town. You can see him leaving through the hole in the side of the bank. You can't make out what people were saying. Rohan, you are making it back, and you can see Peppermint coming into town. Starissa, are you still trying to get that guy?
Yes.
All right. Roll me
Tristan's
3
just
attacks.
Gone into the distance.
Okay.
She's gone.
Or if you're doing something else. If you're
No,
you
I'm
can-
just gonna trying to get a sense of the guy, trying to figure out what he is, what his issue is. That would be a 14 to hit. Ooh, a 24 to hit,
Oh, the 24 definitely hits.
and a 9.
The 9 does not, and the 14 does actually.
Okay.
So roll your damage for that, but you're trying to get a read on him.
Okay.
This thing is in command of all the other hounds. This is a master of the other hounds. It's more intelligent than the other ones, and it has some illusion abilities. It can see through illusions and is an expert tracker.
Okay. 25 on the first.
All right. Add that to the
And 26 on the second.
126. Okay. Actually 130. Sorry.
And I'm gonna
Not that
keep
bad.
playing it up as best I can. Like, you're not getting it.
If Rohan, wherever, I don't know, if Rohan can help Starissa eventually.
Rohan can see that the thing is in there with Starissa. Can Rohan see through illusions? I don't believe so.
Oh, geez, I don't even know which one I attacked.
Yep.
I just aimed for the one in the middle, I guess.
You did actually. I rolled a d6. You ended up hitting him both times.
Wow.
Uh,
Nice.
You did the thing.
No, it doesn't. No,
Okay.
they don't have that special.
Gotcha. All right.
But,
So
but if Starissa points at something, they will try to hit it.
all right. So go ahead, and if you you get there and you swoop in at full speed.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you 1 attack on this thing.
That's a 32.
That'll definitely hit. Okay.
$32.
All right. You put your sword clear through this thing as it pops and fizzles in a thin layer of dust. The other 2 disappear as well. As does the box.
What?
They got out with it.
And
And they
dropped an
made
illusion to
faces.
cover themselves.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can see
So-
through
We're basically
invisibility,
illusion.
Yeah.
but the illusion's slightly different.
Yep.
We gave them an illusion and they gave us an illusion. It's, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We asked it. It's fine.
Let him take it. Who cares? It's an empty box.
Oh,
We took all the
God.
spaghetti out of it already.
Peppermint, what are you up to as you get back in town? You're no longer muted. Goodbye.
So I see Zarian leaving,
Mhm.
and I see the illusion disappear.
Yeah.
But I have no other context for anything else.
You knew basically what they were doing was trying. The box is a decoy, so it doesn't matter,
Right.
especially if they get away.
Right, but I don't have context to the conversations and stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Um,
But you can see Jetta is now holding Wenra's hand, so something's clearly
Staring.
shifted there.
Staring intently, like just super awkwardly, like she's here and I'm here, and I'm just staring at her holding her hand.
so I'll
And that is kind of keeping her calm.
cautiously approach. Just walk up and okay. So what happened here?
Zarian starts to go out the side of the bank.
Are we just letting him go?
I don't think I should stop him. He had like a chain around his neck, and I don't know how to feel. Uh-oh, is my internet okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a little notification. I don't think he was really in control. Wenro, was he in control of his actions?
He knew what he was doing. He made the deal with them. He chose this. Because he didn't see me as a person anymore. I was a burden to him.
Okay. Why were you a burden to him?
Because he was sworn to protect me.
Well, you have to admit that wasn't really fair. He didn't make that choice.
So he gets to take away my choice, kid?
No, that was also wrong. You were both wrong. Well, you didn't know either. You were a kid. I wish I knew.
Was I a
I
kid?
wish. I don't know. I don't know. I know now that you're part of a goddess. The missing piece of some huge dragon goddess. Jetta, why are you holding her hand?
Just
Whatever.
100% ignoring you. She's just
That's okay,
like,
fine.
big ass wide eyes, just like
The presence
So,
of
I-
Wenra, or the
I don't
presence
know.
of Jetta holding her hand does seem to keep Wenra from, like,
flying off the hand.
flying off the handle.
So she
Jetta's-
seems like this is what's okay, gotcha.
Jetta's
Then fine.
stone presence
Mm-hmm.
in this moment is grounding emotionally Wenra.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on half the time. You know that about me. That was true then, and it is true now. I have been traveling the world, and nothing has changed when it comes to how much I fucking understand what's going on. I don't. All right? But I'm trying. I'm here. I want to help. Shadow monsters are trying to eat the world. You got kidnapped, I guess. Zarian lost his fucking mind and started breaking trains. I don't know. I don't know what to feel. He was imprisoned by my own family. So I guess it makes sense that he would try to escape. I don't think what he did was right. I don't think anything that he did was right.
I think I'm still confused. How was he imprisoned?
I pick up a piece of the chain. Can anybody else see it?
Everyone else can see it now.
Yeah.
It came into being as it was shattered, into the links shattered.
I hand you a piece, like just nonchalantly while still looking at Wenra. Just here.
It is cobalt blue, but it feels like there is a dark, greasy layer that has been kind of blasted away on it. Like when you rub motor oil off of something.
do I? I guess here's the question: do I know anything about this kind of magic or anything? Would I
This
have
kind of
any
magic
idea?
is not natural. This is. Give me an Arcana check. I'll flavor the information you get. But you'll get something no matter what.
I assume you by Arcana you mean lore magic.
Lore magic, yes. Too many systems in my brain.
It happens. Don't worry. 46 out of 55.
All right. It's some kind of ancient physical binding magic that is somehow fucks with destiny. You're very familiar with things like fairy pacts and how kids can't make them because they just can't. For the most part, there's some workarounds, but
Some weird kids out there.
And there's this magic bound two people's fate together, bound them into an intertwined system that linked them both. From what you're understanding, for most of the time that this bond was active, it was Wenra was the powerful one in control of it. Until recently, when it was somehow not torn, but realigned. And twisted by darkness. It's unlikely it was ever meant to be that way. You have no idea how you would twist it with darkness, but you know it would involve taking a lot of power. And
right.
Actually, the kind of thing like that might take breaking a box to do.
But before this, she was in control of the bond.
Yeah.
So, like, as Peppermint processes, I think she's gonna ask the question that's kind of swirling in her mind. Then is, so how, if she was in control of the bond, how did he make the deal?
She goes, what? He still was his own person. I didn't make him do things often. Like, I tried real hard as soon as I figured it out, not to force him to do anything, though, you can't always control what you want and what you think. So.
Okay.
When did you find out that this thing was real?
I've always known it was real, but like, I never wanted him to be something he wasn't. So when he was brushing up against the edges of it, I had tried to get away from him and not influence him. So we broke up, and then he went away. And I wanted him to be independent and free like he needed to be.
This is so fucked up. All those years, I had no idea.
Zarian's still like at the edge of the bank, one hand on the wall. He's like, because you didn't ask, kid. Because you didn't think to ask.
What was I supposed to think to ask? Zarian, hey, do you have any magic chains around your neck? Is that what I was supposed to ask? How was I supposed to know? Why didn't you ever ask for help? Why didn't you ever ask for any kind of help? No, I got it. No, I'll do it. No, it's fine. Shut up, kid. And then you would go and keep fighting monsters. Was that, how is that supposed to make anything better?
I would have tried. I would have tried to help you. I am trying to help you. That's what I've been doing since I fucking left Lockhinge. And then I was able to. God damn it. He says like grumpy. I was fucking able to do it. And you never asked. You never asked for me to help you.
He looks over at
God
Winona.
damn it, Zarian.
She goes, he couldn't.
What?
He couldn't ask to help break the bonds.
Nobody could have.
I don't know how they knew, but they knew. And so they approached him. And he goes, get out of my head. And she's like, I'm not in your head anymore. But I remember what was in there.
The
Kid,
spell
he's
on the
jealous of
town.
you. He's jealous because you didn't hurt in that town, and that town loved you. And they loved him, but he hated that town.
I don't blame you for hating the town. I love Lockhinge. It is where I grew up. It is where I met, my two best friends, but I don't understand what you went through, but I don't blame you for hating Lockhinge.
At this point, we cut back to inside the vault. The two of you are, Starissa and Rohan, are in the vault, and you could chase the Houndmaster if you want. Do you chase him down, or do you let them go with the empty box?
Well, the whole point was for them to get the box and think they had something, right? I look up at Rohan. Right, big guy?
Not quite.
No?
Does Rohan want to try to track them down?
Divide and conquer. So yes.
All right. Do you have any tracking abilities? Even the skill?
Yeah, tracking people.
Go for it. It's close enough to people that this will work.
$49 under 55.
All right. Rohan does a quick fly around. This thing doesn't have speed abilities. It's not super fast. And it doesn't take long for Rohan to spot the jeeps, the two cars that had been turning around at the front of town and made their kind of getaway.
Who forgot about them?
It is going towards one of the two cars.
Get it.
Okay.
So
All
yeah.
right.
Can Rohan hit something?
What does Rohan want to hit? Would you like your options?
Yes, please.
There are two cars, two drivers, and the horned thing.
The horn thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
25?
25, I don't think, unless... Yeah, that's not enough. All right. It tries to get the whip in the way, but does not succeed. This is a minion of the dark. So any extra abilities you have against those apply.
Oh, really? On top of?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This
This is gonna
is-
be a lot.
A direct minion of the Night Lords.
Okay, this is gonna be a lot.
I like the way Kid's face
Welcome
froze
up.
for a second there.
Yeah.
48.
What did I look
All right.
like?
Oh.
That's 48 points of damage.
Wow.
You shear part of its face and horns off, but it's still standing there, holding the box, moving the whip around at you. It, like the other things, is made with an outer layer of that ash stuff, but inside is a brain and organs. It seems to be magically animated, So it takes this damage and continues to try to fight, but it's at massively reduced capacity now.
Gross.
Starissa, what do you do?
I am going to fly down at the front of one of the cars, and just before I get to it, I'm gonna flip feet first and just kind of missile right into the front of it.
Give me a roll to strike.
This my girl. This my girl.
It is a 19.
All right, you hit the front of this car, and the back end, you hit it so hard the back end goes flying up. Do you want to grab the driver out of it, or do you want to just let the whole car flip around you?
Did we see the drivers?
The drivers were just people in sunglasses, which
yeah,
you know too
I don't wanna
means
kill
they're
them right
probably
away.
not actually a person.
Oh, well then I
It's a
don't
bug
care.
in a person-looking suit.
Yeah, not gonna worry about it.
All right, you let this car. You hit it so hard, the back of the car kind of comes up, starts to go above you, and then just. I'm trying to think of how physics would work here. You just pound it in so hard, and then the car just like doesn't stop moving, starts going up, and kind of like hits you like a brick wall, but you stand there. And so like the trunk hits you in the face as the front half of the car accordions into itself.
Go, baby girl, go.
And you're standing, as the dust clears from this, you are standing firmly on the ground as the hunk of car rolls backwards inside the being in it was crushed.
Bye.
There is a quick cut of the paper mache of its humanoid body with goo coming out, indicating that the bug inside is dead as well. All right. Starissa, do you want to take out the other car while Rohan battles the minion?
Yeah, if I can.
All right. That won't be hard for the two of you to accomplish.
Okay.
It will take a bit of time, but it will take maybe like 2 or 3 more rounds before you get that being down. The other car needs 1 hit from Starissa.
Okay.
And then they're out of escape options. And the two of you just wear this thing down as it tries to throw illusions around, but in the dust of the desertish area you're in, the sand very easily reveals where footprints are going. And you wail it down until it is nothing more than the remnants of ash and inner organs. Not even bone, just inner organs.
It's like an exoskeleton.
And the box is there on the ground with you. Back up in the bank. Winra says he's gonna do bad things.
What do you mean?
He's so angry. And he is now out of the building.
Bad things to who?
He's mad. I don't know.
Oh. That still shitty?
In and out. And you may have frozen entirely.
Oof. There was a little bit of lag there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, okay, good.
You see me?
You're
Okay.
We can hear you.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't no idea. Now it's fine.
Really? Okay. I'll go talk to him. I mean, do you think that would help?
Winra doesn't say anything.
All right, just stay here. I'll go, and I'm gonna go chase after him.
He starts walking down the main street of town. Peppermint, you are kind of there. You're like at the bank now, by the way. You can see everything that's going on. If you want to intervene at all, you may. Jetta, you're just standing there with Renra?
Yeah, like legit the whole time, just staring at her and holding her hand.
You can feel an emotional connection to her.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sisters, but it is a very close bond between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks over at you and looks into your eyes and goes, You didn't cause any of this.
Hi, I'm Jetta.
I know, Jetta.
You're really mad.
I am unbelievably furious. And you are keeping me from destroying him.
Jetta kind of faces her a little bit more and puts her other hand out.
She takes your other hand, and you feel like a powerful connection. Any damage you've taken is healed.
Yes.
And
really good thing.
if you cast any spells, you can use her PPE,
Holy shit.
which is significant.
I have an ion cannon as a friend. Yes. Our friendship is magic.
It is literally magic. Like, sometimes you meet someone and you're like, oh, we're friends now.
Yep.
There's
No,
just this understanding between the two of you. Yeah.
That's basically it.
Aw.
She just stands there and hold her hands in. We can stand here or we could sit down, but I like this.
Okay.
Jetta just starts to like slowly squat
She
down.
follows your lead.
Okay, she sits down, just Indian style, and we just sit down.
Crisscross applesauce.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She sits with you.
And I just start the stupidest mundane, like, I like peppermints. Like those peppermint stick things. Sometimes you can put them in tea and they make her tummy not hurt so much. And she just starts like
the way a 5-year-old makes friends, and here's some facts.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
It's
very
just like
much
Jetta being Jetta.
Yeah. And very much like this is a very stressful situation.
I'm going
Let's
to
talk
respond
about-
to it.
Yeah, anything but stressful. I don't want to stress anymore. Not happening.
You see her breathe out. And nothing's going to make her calm after what she's been through. Nothing's going to relieve that burden.
Oh yeah.
But you are helping it from being terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Peppermint, you can see as Kid starts going to talk to Zarian, who looks like he's not going to stop or turn around, and puts his cobalt sword all over his back shoulder, where it sticks as though it's magnetic.
I don't think I'm gonna
You're muted.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
You're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't think she's gonna do anything. Like, she'll monitor the situation and like make sure he doesn't attack Kid, but I don't think she views, like, if he wants to leave, I don't think she views that as a problem currently.
Gotcha. Kid, Zarian's still walking away from you.
Am I lagging? Are we good?
A little bit, but it's fine.
Okay, all right, I'm trying. I want to catch up to him, and I want to. Does he turn around?
No.
Does he know I'm there? No.
He can definitely hear you. He gives that like sideways eye, like, Head nod.
Zarian, I need to know that you're not going to hurt more people.
Why? Because I'm not doing it for you anymore?
No, I don't give a shit. You were hurting innocent people. That's the part I cared about. I never thought that you would do something like that.
Do you know why the town never got strangers? No one ever just wandered through.
Because we were hidden.
Yeah. The illusion spell worked great, but it wasn't perfect.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that town is bought with blood.
What, they would kill people that wandered in?
They wouldn't do it. They'd have me do it. They thought they were dangerous. If they thought they could expose the place, I was sent in to take care of it. The biggest thing they had to fear was mages, so you know what they made me real good at fighting?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened to you. And I don't think anything in the world is going to make up for what you went through. And I can understand you hating Lockhinge. I can understand you hating my family. Wenra, even me. I can understand
I don't hate
that.
you! He yells that at full volume, but I am in a house with other people.
I got you.
That causes him to turn around. I don't hate you. You just didn't know. I hate how foolish, how blind you were. You were my best and only friend there. She doesn't count because she was in my head. I'm not sure I wanted to be her friend, but I was her friend because she wanted me to be.
You're my best friend too. That's why it hurts so much to see you like this.
Well, that's over.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, God, yeah. Because you know what you're going to do? So you're going to make puppy dog eyes at her again. You're going to go and you're going to hook back up with her, and then you're going to go live a life. But you know what? I don't have to care about that anymore. I don't have to care about you because she cared about you. I get to choose to not give a shit if you're alive or dead.
Yes, you do.
And this is new to me, and I like it.
I can live with you never caring about us. And anyone from Lockhinge or anyone that I know. But I can't, in good conscience, sleep at night knowing that you are carrying that sword and all the skills that you know and doing more of what you have been doing for the past year. I can't. I'm not as strong as you. I'm not as good at fighting as you. But Zarian, if you're going to go out into that world and if you're going to cause more pain and horror like you've been doing, I can't let you. I don't know how to help. I don't know how to make you feel better. I don't think I can. I don't think anybody can.
No, no one
But
can.
all this,
So what you
all
can
that-
do is go away. This is my last request of you. Just leave me the hell alone. Because if I see you again, it'll go poorly for both of us.
why?
Because looking at you makes me goddamn furious.
So what? You'll kill me? You'll
Yes.
take all that anger and you'll just stab me?
Where else am I going to put it?
You can learn to deal with it. You could learn to, I don't know, you could learn to start working with the trauma that you have, with all that horrible shit that happened to you, instead of just lashing out. I've met mercenaries. They're miserable people. They suck. Merktown sucks. Everybody says that place is great. That place blows hard. You think it's going to get any better? You think it's going to get any better? You just holding on to all that fucking anger? I don't know. I don't.
I know that I'm done listening. If you want to take my blade, come get it. When I get to the edge of town, I'm going to pull out my little scooter, and I'm going to fucking scoot off angry. And it will look fucking ridiculous, because
Yeah,
it's the only way I have to get out of here. But it's what I'm going to goddamn do. And who knows, maybe a giant fucking sandworm will come out of the ground and eat me. Maybe a bunch of angry sky knights will come and bring vengeance upon me. Who knows? But you know what? I don't have a destiny anymore. I could be anything.
Yep.
But I'm not choosing yet. And the more you tell me what to choose, the further I get from choosing what you want.
I'm not trying to tell you what to choose.
You are. I don't care if you can sleep at night.
You should.
Because every time I think about you sleeping at night, it's next to her. It's weird.
Darian, I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm sorry if that's how it came off. Because you are my friend, even if you don't think that. And I want to help. But what I was saying to you, what I am telling you, is I am giving you a warning. You can do whatever you want with your life. I hope that you do. I'm so glad that that's off of your neck. I never knew it was there. And I'm
Don't
so
tell
glad
me
you can.
that you're going to be responsible for me, because that will just make me really pissed off. I need you to let me live my life without monitoring, without you hovering over me, without another goddamn thread around my neck.
I can see those threads.
And you're trying to put another one on me. And I don't want it.
Nope. I don't want to do that either. But what I am telling you, what I am warning you about, is that if I hear
He turns
that
and
that
starts walking
sword-
away.
fine.
He pulls out from under his coat what seems to be the hover version of a Razor scooter.
Okay.
He flicks it out, puts one foot on it, and then another foot on it, and it starts getting up to speed, and its max speed is about 15. It makes a little hover noise as it goes.
I have nothing more to say to him.
Think about this.
That's it.
I love you, Sarah.
I hope I don't see him again.
Fingers.
I'm gonna turn around and just kind of walk back into the bank.
Peppermint's right there when you turn around. Like, not right there, not like creepy close to you, but like
Yeah, she's right.
you turn
behind.
around and you see a friend
Actually-
off to the side who witnessed all of that.
How did I do?
Muted.
Had to find my little cursor. Um, you did fine for the situation.
If that was your sister, what would you have said?
I don't think there's anything to say that would fix that kind of situation. That would...
I don't want to fix any of this. I just don't want him to keep killing people. Otherwise,
I don't think there's anything you can say that would... that can potentially stop that if that's what happens. Someone that full of anger, there's not a lot you can do without physically stopping them from doing it.
yeah. Well, now that he has the chain off, I want to give him a chance. You know. I don't know. Is that wrong?
No? I don't think it's wrong at all.
This sucks.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I look at the bank where like Winter is in, just
As Starissa and Rohan are flying back from destroying the pair of cars and a thing, you still have the box, which does have some magic resonance in it. I mean, it's not entirely powerless. It's just broken and no longer contains a bunch of potential. You see a lone figure on a hover scooter moving away from town, moving away from Buckskin. Or Buckskin Joe, the town.
going 15 miles an hour.
Going not fast, faster than most people can run.
Going on a
I
Segway.
want Rohan to just sort of like have the box and sort of like just watch the guy, but like be like, is this guy who's going to see Rohan with the box going to do anything, or is he just going to watch him putter off into the sunset? Like, is
It's
Zeri going
starting to
turn
get
around?
to dark,
Right.
and it seems that the figure is headed south.
So the figure doesn't care about the box.
Doesn't seem to.
Okay. And let him putter off into the sunset.
Okay, curiosity's gonna get the best stress, so I'm gonna fly down and try to get a better look.
You fly a bit closer, and you see that it's Zarian.
I'm gonna fly up. Hi.
Oh, you fly over to him?
Yeah.
Are you a dragon right now?
No.
Oh,
Just-
okay, good.
Rohan's going to follow Starissa because they don't want Starissa to be alone. But not like,
He tells you to fuck off.
Wow. That was unneededly rude. I said hi. What did I do to
Can't
you?
get away from you kind of peoples.
Rohan.
What
he's
kind
gonna
of
be like,
people?
People who are in my shit.
I've
Rohan.
And he
never
turns
been
like
I'll be like,
Ro-
I'll be
Rohan-
like flying next to him, kind of sideways, just like real casually. I'm like, I was never in your shit.
you're in it right now.
Rohan's
I
probably-
am.
Freya and Rohan, they're probably like put a hand on no. Be like, oh, no,
No, what?
Listen to your friend.
no,
But
Stay.
you're,
no.
you're.
Oh, he.
I'm whatever the
fuck.
fuck I want to be.
Yeah.
You want to be my problem?
No, I want to be your friend.
I don't want friends.
No. Go.
No. Okay. Well, if you do, you can come find me.
Sure.
Okay.
Rohan's gonna be like, good fuck off.
I don't think that means what you think it means, Rohan.
That I
Oh.
understood, and turns back south and keeps going.
Okay.
Out of all of them, understands Rohan. That's great.
Go.
Fuck off. No, you fuck off. I like you. Bye.
Are we
Like,
supposed to
good.
stop him?
Yes.
No. Not want box. So let go.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, do we go back?
Yes.
Okay. I take his hand.
Whose hand? Rohan's? Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Rohan's.
You take their hand.
Go, yeah, they
Take their
go
hand.
back.
All right. The two of you fly back.
Mm-hmm.
Wenra at this point is kind of like singing an old song that it's an old song that it's in Dwarven. It's a lullaby that Kid's mom used to sing to her or sing to him. And Jeddah knows it as well.
And I feel like they would be holding hands, but she would have Wenra's hands like this, and Jetta's would be underneath, and Bert would just be in the middle, just like basically
When she sees
hating
Bert, she
life.
goes,
Basically hating life. Just like,
she looks at Bert and goes, "That's yours.
mhm.
I've seen that thing before. It was trying to follow me for a little.
He
But
did
you-
that to me. How'd you
I
get
think-
rid of him?
Didn't? I think he was a spy.
Do you have a twin brother? What?
I don't know. Whenever we were out west, I'd see that little mole.
Bert, what did you do? And then she kind of like tilts her head a little bit and looks at Wenra. What was the name of that elf guy?
Elf guy?
The elf guy in Kids Village.
The
old
old...
Old elf guy.
Yes.
Old creepy weird elf guy.
I forget his name, but the one that spoke in mostly riddles
Yeah,
to most people
Oh.
except for Starissa.
yeah. And he liked me, and he said something about Bert.
Aiden the agent.
Yeah, Aiden. Do you know a guy named Aiden?
Of course it was Aiden.
I don't know. He said something about really weird that Bert was with me, and then he asked me, do I want anything? And I was like, no, but like Bert's my buddy. And he's like, yeah, but he keeps leaving. I was like, yeah, but I don't want him to. Then he did a thing. Now he won't leave me.
He was Aiden's spy. But he's yours now.
I mean, I guess. Do you want him? I mean, if he's yours.
No, he's not mine. He's yours.
Oh, are you my buddy? And start like knocking on his little helmet.
Bert nuzzles into your finger
He's a good boy.
with a feeling that you're not sure if he's trying to eat your hand or just like give kisses.
That's okay.
He has yet to succeed in eating your hand. Yeah.
And I have yet to succeed at giving him a concussion by smacking his head multiple times. So we're even at this point. I feel like if Jenna
Windows
had
says,
an
"I
actual
don't."
pet, she would have killed it by now. She's not a good pet owner.
Winter says, "I don't want to have this conversation."
I mean, we don't have to.
I mean,
can
we're
tell you
not.
more about tea.
She goes, I need you to let go of my hands. I'm not angry. I'm still fucking furious. But I'm not gonna do anything dangerous.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, But I'm not holding your hands anymore. And her hands are like, her hands have gone underneath hers. So you have free choice too, you know.
She looks at you with an understanding that you mean that entirely. And so she stands up. And everyone can kind of converge on the bank at once. I think it's better if the four of you meet out in the street as Peppermint and Kid are headed back towards the bank.
Yeah, Jetta
It is getting pretty damn dark.
Jetta stands up, and as we turn to leave, she just goes, "Everything you do now, from emotion to action, it's your choice." She just kind of gives her a little smile, a little nudge on the shoulder.
And I don't have to inflict it on anyone either.
That's the best choice of all. She just kind of skips, starting to head to the door. And she can see that whole time that she was holding her, and like just starts skipping off all of the scars and the scratches and everything, fully visible.
Yeah.
My mom did that.
Not directly. She was part of a place where that was done.
Yeah.
But Jetta has never hid any of her scars or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Wenra no longer has the blue scar on her face, by the way.
Right, you said that was part of the
that was part of the magic
chain
binding.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually, because you said that, that was a big reason why I didn't just try and cave Zarian's head in. Because I guess he didn't cut her face, which is what I thought he did. But so we're all standing in like the main street.
Yeah.
He's still a shithead. I'm not gonna say he's not. He's a fucking monster. But you know, Kid is much more forgiving than I am. So, what do we do now? Should we head back? Where's Freya? Freya usually tells us what to do. Rohan? Is Rohan there?
Yes.
Rohan, can maybe Freya come out? I need to make sure that we checked all the boxes and that we did all the stuff we were supposed to do. I made a list and I want to hold up like a burnt piece of paper, but you know.
Hold on. Are all of you used to Rohan disappearing and Freya coming out, or is it one of those sort of like, don't look?
Didn't you say it was like it was like only happened the first time?
Well, you know, you're not gonna have to make horror factor checks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
But
it
is up to Rohan if Rohan wants to be visible during that transformation, or it's up to Michelle if Rohan and Freya would do that in front of people or feel the need to step aside.
Has Wenra seen it?
I was going to tell her to shut her eyes, but
well,
we'll see if
Wenra has
Rohan's-
seen Rohan. Rohan's the one with the horror factor.
Oh, right.
Right.
And Wenra does not seem phased.
Yeah. Just shy. Kind of makes the motion of like turn the head.
I just kind of look at
okay,
the
sorry.
Like,
waltzing around.
you know, it's like when someone's changing clothes, it's like, yeah, you know what the naked body looks like, but still. And so all of a sudden, it's just like you just, oh God, they hurt. All those things hurt. Whoa, they hurt. They hurt. Hi. Yeah. Oh, poor
This
buddy.
whole time, you'd be watching as Rohan's feathers,
Yeah.
armor
Armored,
regrew
like,
slowly.
Dangling scales.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jetta
Oh,
totally
it's
goes,
all right.
"Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You just sleep in there. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Freya. I know who you are. Just want to introduce myself.
Yeah. Winry's like, or Winra's not Winry. Winra's
Right.
like over by the bank. She hasn't come out into the street where the rest of the group is yet.
Okay.
Standing on like the
that's
porch.
Okay.
Can I open my eyes? Can I open my eyes now? I'm gonna fall over.
Yes, we're good.
You can
we're
open
good.
your eyes.
We're
Okay,
good.
cool.
We're good. All right. So Starissa, thank you for hanging with Rohan. They appreciate the fact that you understood them when I gave Rohan the whole idea if we wanted to divide and conquer. We got rid of the others. So the only one fleeing here is Zarian, but he doesn't seem to be box obsessed. So whatever happened between you two, like we just decided he told us to fuck off. Rohan, you know, informed Starissa that good fuck off. Yes. Zarian wants to go fuck off. Fine. Let him go fuck off. He's not attacking us. He doesn't want the box. So whatever the fuck he does is whatever the fuck he does. If he crosses us again, our paths and everything, then we'll fuck him up. But right now, he can go throw his tantrum, whatever it is it's going to be. So yeah. So whoever sent them, they're obviously going to know that they're not coming back. So they're definitely going to know we have the thing, that the thing was definitely probably here. So we probably want to leave now.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Yes, Jed.
They won't be looking for us with ghost fudge, and we're almost out. We should go get more. Wenra,
Well,
have you had ghost fudge before? And she like looks back.
What the fuck is that?
Oh
We
my
can-
gosh! She just
we
goes
can-
grab her.
We can do that when we have time, but I think we should probably go back to the cowboy place.
well,
Never actually had it, but kid won't stop talking about it.
It is really good.
so hold up. So it all depends on. So we got wants to check in with Greeks about if the book is safe.
You put out a beacon to Greeks. You don't
Mhm.
get anything back right away
Well, the book's
because
to
Greeks is wandering around doing things.
Yeah.
So
Did we tell Will Rogers that we were going to come back, or
Well, we have to because
No.
our book is in
no?
in his
Greeks
vault,
has
isn't
the
it?
books. No, Greeks has
Greeks
the book.
has it.
Oh, okay.
I would
Greeks is
imagine.
using it.
Then
I
I
would
have no
imagine
idea.
that Freya and Yolanda would have set up some sort of halfway rendezvous point to where, like, because they were dealing with them at NORAD and everything. So wherever that's
To be honest,
really,
the only decent like rendezvous point would be pretty much back at either NORAD itself or up at the Shrine of the Sun.
yeah. So yeah, so if we would have probably if that's the rendezvous point, then yes, we'll go back to the rendezvous point.
How far is it?
It
To-
is.
Hop, skip, and a
There's the
jump.
horns. About 30 miles or 20 miles.
Do we still have the crawler?
Not with you. Greeks has it.
Mhm.
So, I think
How do we
Peppermint
get
would
it?
suggest
Oh.
that they find a place to haul up for the night
Yeah.
before making
Hold
that
on.
track.
Hold on,
Or-
kid. You've been there. Actually, Jetta's been there.
Hmm.
Jetta, you feel kind of like a knock at your mental door,
Ooh. Yeah.
and you get a ping in your mind from, hey, can you give me a visual of that place,
What place?
the Shrine of the Sun? Just think about it.
I mean, I
If
can't.
you want me to have it, think about giving it to me.
Who are you?
It's Winra.
Oh,
Uh.
you're right next to me. Why aren't you talking like you just hear my side of the conversation? You're right next to me. Okay.
Because
Also, how did you do that?
we're connected.
Do that too. Here, see if you can get the picture.
No.
And it
What
looks like
what
I'm
picture
very
do you mentally transmit to her?
A dog.
Well-
a dog, a squirrel, gifts. Like, oh God.
I wanted
Spaghetti.
to send her the picture of the sun thing, but I'm still thinking about ghost fudge. So I'm emitting a picture of Greeks and kid what their faces on the ghost fudge. Just like and like when they were swimming in the air.
She was okay. I
Getting
think I
it?
got it before you sent the rest of that. Please,
You getting it? Is it
please. I
coming
am
through?
getting it. It is very loud. Please stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Oh, I didn't
okay.
mean to
You're
yell.
not used to this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
Neither am I. That's not true. I'm kind of used to this. Just different.
This is really cool.
Yeah, Freya's gonna be like, yeah, we had weird Bill. We don't know how to.
Take my hand or form a circle.
Did you get it? I can try again.
I'm good. Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Dutch teeth gotta do that because that was fun.
And she goes kind of opposite Kit, where Kit is standing, and grabs Jetta's hand and Starissa's, we'll say.
Okay.
Now hold Peppermint's hand.
Yeah. Does everyone hold hands in a circle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you do, the lines between you all start to become visible until it makes somewhat of a star pattern.
It's cool.
And then that flashes with the glow of magic.
So cool.
And you are all standing in the courtyard of the Shrine of the Sun.
That was not the same as Layla walking. Oh.
No, I don't ley line walk. I just teleport.
Yeah. Like Rohan's hurt in there. Oh, I'm just gonna go over here.
Did everybody else taste purple for a second? I tasted purple.
Again.
No, not again.
She looks and goes, "Can't you do that?" At Starissa.
Uh-huh. I'm not good at it though, but I can do it.
What does that mean? You're not good at? What, does only half of you go to the place that you're supposed to go to?
No, a lot
Never
of
end up
times I
right.
just don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You just go, and you get really bright for a second. And then sometimes you try it and you fart.
It's Ray's just like, oh God. Yeah, we really need sleep. Yeah.
The second that happens, Will Rogers is in the courtyard with his guns drawn.
Can I do that too?
Oh, Rogers, it's us. It's us.
Sorry.
It's us, partner.
Well,
Sorry.
hell, y'all gotta warn a fell about that.
Sorry.
Oh, hi.
We've had
We're
a long day, man. Sorry.
Ma'am, he
here.
nods. He tips his hat at Wenra, and she kind of looks a little startled at him, like.
That's
He's
Will
good.
Rogers. He's a really nice guy.
He's good. He's
Good guy.
good.
This is our new old friend. We've known her, but not known her. Hi, this is Wenra.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Well, it's getting real late, and we're safe from any vampires around here, but pretty much south of here is vampire country, so let's
Oh my god, I forgot about the vampires. That's why we needed to leave when it got dark. I totally fucking forgot about the vampires.
I was gonna make friends with one, but everybody else yelled at me.
That's a real bad idea.
That's a bad no.
That's what they
so,
said.
Yeah.
Either saying it again.
Can we talk about bad ideas in the morning?
Do you need ghost
Yeah, we're
fudge?
good.
I hear that's a bad idea too.
Yeah, it's a very bad idea.
Wenra says, "I need to be alone."
You go do that.
Do you want me to dig you a little hole tunnel thingy? They tend to be really nice, like comforting. I can put little flowers in there for you.
No, no, thank you. I've had enough of enclosed spaces for a while.
Oh, okay. I can
I'll-
make a nest in a tree.
Be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know if you need.
And she's gone.
Okay, bye. No, like I close my eyes, say, "Let me go if you need me," and I'm still talking to her. Like, "If you need me, I'll be right here."
She goes, "Oh my god, I left. Oh, thank you."
Okay.
Kids just sort of standing there like, okay.
She's not gone. I still heard her. She talked to me. She got mad at me because I was still talking.
Starissa's kind of like shaking her legs like a little kid that's got to go pee.
Yeah,
Do you,
let's
do you
go.
have to go pee, Starissa?
Kinda.
Do you remember
Yes.
where the bathrooms are?
Not that kind of pee. I
Look,
need
let's
to
just-
relax.
Yeah, just let everyone do flying and sleeping and drinking, whatever. Come on, let's just go. Come on, kid. She'll come back. It's all right,
Oh,
kid. It's
no.
all right. And Frey's just gonna put her arm around the kid. It's like, come on. Basically, like, we'll help each other back into there.
Oh,
Okay,
I
let's go.
see. Okay, I grab Freya and help her get
Yeah.
to her bed. I see.
But as you're walking with Freya, Freya's not hurt at all, I believe.
Freya herself's not hurt, but Rohan is.
But he is regenerating quickly.
So are you really tired?
Really?
I believe he regenerates, yes?
Yes, he does regenerate. But still, it's been a long day.
That is true.
You okay, Freya?
It's a long day. They
Yeah.
they would have, you know, we would die for y'all. That really hurt though. That was something.
That was close.
Also, they felt bad. Well, also a lot of it was just a lot of times I don't have to be really present with Rohan, but on the way back, I had to let them know that it was a good idea that they took Rinra, that kid and everyone else did not think they were retreating or going away.
Oh, that
Or,
was a good idea. That was the right call, I think.
you know, I told them that, you know, hey, dropping Zarian from a big, you know, and to cause damage. Did not know that the princess, that's how I try to explain to Rohan, the princess. And then, yeah, so
It's okay, Freya. It's okay.
yeah, I had to let him know that. So I was kind of like there. It's kind of odd energy. So yeah, I mean and also they are regenerating, which I mean, eventually we'll feel better, but even that feels weird. So yeah. Are you are I think more hurt in the heart?
Yeah, today sucked.
Look, you got him back.
That's the important part.
You got him back, and we killed a bunch of bad guys.
Yes.
And with that, I want to ask, does anyone need a break? Should we take a quick 5 minutes? Are we all good?
I
Or-
could use
Yeah, let's take 5 minutes. Keep it short.
okay.
And
Cool.
we'll be back
Let's do it.
very shortly.
Okay.
All right. See you soon.
Hello and welcome back.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Riffs. The group has returned to the Shrine of the Sun, having defeated the group of Night Lord minions that came for their decoy. And yeah, you've reassembled at the Will Rogers Shrine of the Sun. Winra has taken leave of the group, now being freed and able to teleport at will. Apparently, it seems. Has taken a
Strong.
moment to herself rather than have a awkward conversation with Kid.
Having awkward conversations with Jetta.
So does anything else happen before the night ends? Starissa takes off, I imagine.
Yep.
Peppermint, you can feel that there is a cool breeze. It is kind of a reassuring breeze.
Before Peppermint goes to bed, she digs in her bag and pulls out like a little potion thing that she's brewed up. She swirls it around in the light to make sure it's the right one, and throws it back, and then finds a nice place in the open courtyard to lay down her bedroll and go to sleep.
There is a barracks to sleep in, but you'd rather do it outside?
Yes.
It's perfectly acceptable. It's, yes, just of note. All right.
Yeah.
Jetta, what is Jetta up to?
Jetta has a lot of adrenaline still running through her after that whole thing. So she's going to take her time to make like a canopy with like bug netting type top, so it's like see-through but kind of nice, and just putting like as many nice little things hanging on it and stuff as she can. And she just wants to make like a very non-claustrophobic bedroom kind of thing. And she wants to put on the pillow a little note for Wenra that says, if you need me, I'm right here. And then make a smaller version of that just off to the side, so that she can have like, because Jetta knows that she's been connected to someone basically her whole life.
Yeah.
And for the first time sleeping alone in your own room might be a little hard. So she wants to be there just in case. So
Gotcha.
she kind of does that, and then does that whole thing where like the 3-year-old like goes like this and like keeps peeking, like she's not actually sleeping, but she's trying, but she can't until she knows that Wenra's back safe. So.
All right. Kid, you and Freya were discussing things. Did the two of you?
I think I probably brought Freya to her room, like put her to bed. Okay, time to go to sleep now for you. Had a rough one. Oh, hold on. There's a spider that came down from the. Sorry, I'm sure that was loud. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Your mic adjusted. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think I probably like put her to bed, and then there's a barracks.
Yeah, there's people around, and like there's a late night group that stays up and like does a patrol. All of them carry flashlights with crosses in the flashlight. And you do notice one of the temple dog statues walking around.
Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Aren't they huge?
They are
Awesome.
like the lions outside of a monument, basically, is what they are.
Cool.
Library statues.
Yeah. Like in the ones in New York are massive. Like that big.
I think he's just gonna take one of the beds, right? They're like sort of communal beds.
Yeah.
He's just gonna take one and he's just gonna like lay on it. I don't know if he'll sleep. It kind of makes sense that he doesn't. But I don't know if that'll like affect me negatively tomorrow, mechanically speaking. But I have a
if
feeling
it comes up, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll say he probably just does not sleep. He's probably just sort of doesn't know what to do with himself.
Jetta, now that you're back at not Jetta, Freya, now that you're back at camp, you get a message from Greeks that says things are good, gonna go for a while longer. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I just leave Greeks a brief and secure summary of what happened.
Gotcha. The he gives you his last waypoint, just in case. Okay. And it's the next day. Wenra does at some point sleep in that bed.
My little canopy has no bedding in or anything. So by the time morning comes, I'm like halfway in the ground again, like face first, just down the ground.
At some point in the night, Starissa, you may have seen, but there was basically part of a mountain exploded.
Like actually exploded in the middle of the night?
Not like fully exploded, but like a not small explosion on one of the sides of one of the nearby mountains.
Ooh.
Okay.
But if you go and investigate, there's nothing there except a big like crater.
Okay. I'll find Freya or Peppermint and be like,
Peppermint's the easiest to find.
okay. There was a mountain that exploded last night. Not real far away. Should we be worried?
That depends. What do you mean by exploded?
There was an explosion and then there was a big hole in it, but I didn't see anyone.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but we should be safe here.
Okay, I just wanted to tell somebody.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, it might be something that Will would like to know, but other than that, I don't know what it means.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, does that mean I don't know if it's the bad guys or if it's something else or
Ooh, I don't either. We don't. Without more information, I can't tell you what it is.
As the sun
I'm
starts to
sorry.
rise, you can hear
Fine.
whistling coming from the shrine as Will Rogers starts to walk out of the shrine with the sunrise. Well, good morning.
Don't worry about driving me tomorrow.
Well, I slept like I would say a baby, but they sleep terribly fitfully sometimes. I never understood that expression. I think maybe everything's going well over here. You all seem to have done your thing.
Yes, though Starissa seems concerned that I guess there was an explosion on one of the mountains nearby.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know if it would mean anything to you.
it doesn't stress me none. I mean, sometimes things just, two people fighting or something happens.
Things just blow up. Sometimes mountains were there one day and gone the next, things.
I mean, literally, yes.
Oh, Jeddick's still face planted.
But I have not seen anything untoward, so I don't feel a way about it.
okay. It just seemed so like that just happens.
I mean, explosions out in the wilderness, yeah.
Okay.
Could have been any number of things. Could have been an elemental come into existence and suddenly decided, oops, I shouldn't be here. Like, oops, I made a phosphorus. That happens.
Oops.
Pick
Okay.
the wrong element. But strange world, strange things gonna happen. But
Okay.
it's good to mention it. Well, how'd y'all do with your happenings? So y'all survived, which is positive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, you're welcome to stay for a little bit longer, but I can't keep that thing here. I know your friends out and about with the book, and I'm not sure what they're gonna find. but I'm staying here.
Right.
For player question answer, we found out that the thing he's talking about was the informant in the basement area thing, right?
No, he was talking about the book. The informant got away to go give the information.
Okay, yeah, they took a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Thing is book. Okay.
Yeah. Though I just realized now that the other group returns early in the morning. The group that had Yolanda had gone to scope out NORAD. And she's like, yeah, I saw them. I didn't engage.
Yeah, Frey's gonna want to be there when Yolanda reports in.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, so she lets y'all know she's there. And she goes, yeah, they didn't stay long. The small one kind of disappeared into the ground for a while. Like it wasn't even there. But it was like a Kitty Pride thing, but none of you get that reference. Yeah, I don't know.
I do that all the time. But I'm still sleeping.
But
Would
not
the
the way
small
you
one
do
be
it.
the green one?
Yeah. Tyrgix is the name.
Okay.
He just disappeared into the ground.
Yeah. Not like your friend does where the ground moves around her, but like all the reports I have on that one says nothing. They never see them interact with anything except technology.
Great. Did they fight anything?
The Juggernaut was there and the armory. Punched another reference y'all wouldn't get. Punched through a bunch of the undeads. But it didn't seem to go into the base any deeper, and the green one came up, and then they kind of left.
Did the armory take any damage?
No.
Fuck.
What? It's zombies. You expected it?
There was a little bit of hope, like just like the tiniest of rays that perhaps it would. I don't know.
Well, a lot fewer zombies now. Still not no zombies though.
Okay. Well. So did the mage go there?
Didn't see a mage.
Nor
Didn't
the
see him.
prince.
Nope.
So the mage and the prince stayed wherever their base is, and then they sent out those two teams.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'd do if I was in charge of them.
yeah. Well, we know who we got left then.
All right.
Thank you for all your help.
I'll be around if you need.
Probably will.
Cool. And she leans back and kicks back and puts her has now grabbed someone else's cowboy hat and put it over her head while she like leans back at the table and like naps.
Respect.
Jetta, you wake up at the same time Winra does.
Okay. You just kind of get up and do the whole like, yeah. Man, I haven't slept on a good hard ground in a while. She just kind of gets up and peeks over, like is on her knees and just kind of peeks over to Wenrez to see if she's awake or moving or anything.
Winra just goes,
Do you wait? Do you want breakfast? And she's like whispering, but it's like a stage whisper, so it's probably louder than it means to be.
yeah. She goes, you want breakfast. Let's go.
I mean, yes, I didn't have dinner.
You
But
wouldn't
if
have
you're not
asked.
hungry, also fair. I don't know if I like you knowing me, but I like you knowing me. I'm kind of glad this is a thing.
I wasn't that I know you. It's just that You wouldn't have asked if you didn't want it.
Do you want it?
I could go either way. I don't actually feel like I might poke at the food if it's there.
We can make to-go bags. I hear they're called doggy bags, but I don't know if that's okay when there's dog boys around.
Okay,
Okay.
lead the way.
He gets up and starts walking.
She goes with you.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So yes, breakfast assembly.
I ask her if she drinks alcohol and stuff so that I can order her what she would like. when she gets
Not this early in the day, and I don't need. Don't. Or I'll order my own food. Don't.
there. Okay.
I don't have any money though.
I do. I never use it. And she literally just takes out her gold bag, her bag. What do you want? You can have it.
She reaches in the bag and pulls out a black credit card and goes, "Oh, I'll take this."
Sure. And just puts it back in.
Plot
I have
twist.
no
Jenna
idea
has
how
like
much is on that.
$2 million.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's like a
She-
millionaire.
Listen, she can just find precious gems.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bag of gems, a bag of gold that I think the only thing I've ever really bought is like one axe
And like
and
some food.
Yeah. And my alcohol dispensary thing for that one mission.
Yeah.
Which the beer is still brewing, by
It's
the way.
gone. It's gone. I scrapped it.
I
It's
think it's
gone.
probably exploded at this point.
Yeah.
I
Scrap
wanted to drink
scrap
that
that
at the
shit
end of
for
the game.
parts. I turned it into a bunch of mugs and frying pans.
I wanted to have like started at the beginning of the campaign, drink it
Sorry.
at the end of the campaign. Something I've been planning.
Well, I don't even remember what happened to Kid's truck. Jesus.
Me neither. Me neither. No
I think
idea.
y'all might have gone back to
We
get it.
left
It might
it
have been in
somewhere.
Dwemer still.
It's
Yeah.
either in Dwemer or it's with your mom.
Yeah, I think it's in Dwemer still.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
still in Dwemer.
So we can still go get it. We can go get it now. Drink.
It's gone.
That'll be part of another campaign. Is there's just I don't know. There's this truck here. We're just waiting for them to come back. We don't know how old this beer is.
But, Kid, are you at breakfast already, or?
Is everybody at breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably walk in with his meat only plate that he likes to eat, meat and eggs, and lots of bread, but no grain stuff. Because I'm half dwarf, so
Classic.
yeah, he
Dwarves
probably
lick
sits at
rock for
the-
minerals.
You got a salt lick rock?
God.
God,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
make that a thing.
A salt lick rock for all dwarves?
Dwarves carry around a rock.
This is my
For flavor.
licking stone.
It's my flavor rock.
Ugh.
He just sits
You
there
take a
like,
bite of the
The
food.
next dwarf I play is
lick the
gonna have a
rock.
flavor rock.
I love it. I love it.
Like some people carry around chew,
Yeah.
which is gross.
Both of those both of those things are gross.
I'm not sure. Licking a rock's probably better for you.
Probably.
Anyway.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
Actually-
Frey's gonna be like, okay, I know
Winra-
there's a lot going on.
Winra sits down and goes, "Hey, kid.
Hey, how'd you sleep?
Okay.
Okay.
Just not really making eye contact with you."
I make sure
He's-
Wenra has at least a
he's-
seat between me and her.
He's picking up on that and just kind of like he sort of looks around like, oh, maybe I did something, so like maybe she just wants to be left alone, and he just sort of starts eating.
Yeah. So, Renra, I know you've been through a lot, and I'm sure you probably want to like peace out and live your life, right? Any information you're willing to tell or share about these night fuckers and their plans and where they are, that would be swell.
So I don't know where they are on this side of the mirror,
Oh,
but Tyrgix built a thing that anchored a cave.
The mirror cave.
On their side, but not this side.
Oh, in the Nightlands.
Yeah. But the cave over here is way less predictable than that one. Magic's something weird over there.
Yes.
And they got some forces over there built up, but they're not ready to move just yet.
Did you ever see the prince?
Moss, yeah. The princeling is not actually a prince. Likes to say he's a prince. He's hoping to be a prince.
Does he like live in some sort of like castle or something that's like easy to get to, or
I mean, easy to get to. We'd have to. All right. He's kind of based out of a couple of places. He's got a couple of properties we went to. I mean, one of which was by Denver. And then there was over in by Louisville. Is what they called it. Well, they called it Louisville. And he spent a lot of his time over by the not too far from, well, Lockhinge. On the other side.
so if they come through, they'll come through where Lockhinge is?
It's possible. I mean, I don't know what the mirrored caves will do.
Oh, or we could get there from Lockhinge.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get across.
We do. Kind of.
Yeah. Freya's gonna be like, hey, Yolanda, you want to get in on this?
No.
No.
Can you at least help us with directions?
What's for what?
Well,
I'm not gonna cart all of you through. There's
No.
his forces over there. If that's where he is based, you don't want to attack him at home. She's like, yeah.
No.
Or Winry goes, there was a lot of people kind of near Lockhinge. It wasn't exactly on Lockhinge. They left that place wide alone. But he built himself a little city. Not far from there, there was a place where they just wouldn't go. So there's like a dead area, they said. Something about psychic resonance made everyone uncomfortable that lived near there, but up near Columbus. Oh no, it wasn't Columbus, it was somewhere else. Oh, it was Dayton. Yeah, they don't go over by Dayton. It was actually nearer to Columbus, I think.
well, obviously don't want to go there. We want to figure out the best place to stop them on this side.
Yeah. If they're on the other side of Denver, over in this area, but that's in the middle of the baronies on this side.
Well, we need to stop the prince, don't we? So don't we have to go there?
Not necessarily.
But if
What
the
do you-
prince comes through, he's going to come through with like an army.
It's far easier to get the prince through.
Oh.
But moving the little guys through, you can move a few of them through at a time, but a big group like they probably have amassed, it's like it's a couple of platoons.
Hmm.
But they avoid, well, I haven't been able to get anywhere near their Chi-Town operations. And Wenra goes, well, that's a whole nother Night Lord. She goes, yeah. And then Yolanda goes, well, thank God for rivalries.
Chi-Town is a Night Lord town?
Not on this side.
Oh,
On the
okay.
There's a dark mirror of it. It's a bad place. Where
Okay.
Yolanda's like, I don't go anywhere near it. It's fortified as hell.
It's worse than Chi-Town?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I also avoid Chi-Town like hell.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but horror stories.
Yeah, it's a bad place. Even the
Yeah.
parts where people live.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to figure out a way to stop this Prince Lane and plug the hole.
Well, I mean, I think they were going to try to get Zarian to use me, Wenra says, to power whatever they were building.
Well, now they don't have that.
Yeah, so that'll set them back. But Tyrgix was getting pretty close. Though it was hard to understand what he was saying. He often spoke in a language even I couldn't understand.
I mean, maybe we could destroy the mirror cave just like we destroyed that mirror factory. You know, like cause a cave in or something.
The one on this side moves.
Yeah, but isn't that what Greeks is trying to figure out?
Yeah, that's what Greeks is on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have the maps, you know, the dimensional maps or whatever, right? So
But right
that
now
helps us, I
we
can't remember, but
don't know what Greeks is going to find out. We can wait a little bit to see what they figure out.
well, I was gonna say, well, you know, in the meantime, maybe we should think about trying to get rid of any of the other people on this side. You know, if you want to get rid of the like little lieutenants and stuff, unless we think that we can just hit the prince. I just don't know how we're gonna do that. How we're gonna get the prince to come through, you know, without just him sending hordes and hordes of bad guys first.
If we take out the armory and Tyrgix, then he's going to have to do it himself, right?
Wenra
guess,
I
I
don't
mean-
know that they could do it without Tyrgix. But
Yeah,
that dude,
I think Tyrgis is just
slippery.
like
Yeah.
he's like an engineer.
Well, no, Tyrgix does some weird phase time shit
Oh,
that I don't, and none of us can actually do anything against.
I think we would need Greeks to help us with Tyrgis because Greeks
Yeah.
understands who he is
Yeah.
and what he can do. I don't know.
Maybe
How
he
to
can
handle
explain how to. Maybe he can make something that'll stop him.
that. Maybe,
Make him like where you could actually touch him.
but the armory is something that we could handle.
He's not your brother.
He is my brother, and we're
He's
gonna
not
say
your brother,
he is
kid.
my brother. He's my brother. He's my twin
He's
brother.
not.
You
Kid.
don't know that he's not my twin brother
Kid,
from
oh,
another
for fuck's
dimension.
sake, kid. For fuck's sake, really?
Krogahel, Wenra says to you,
Yes.
he's not your brother. He's you. If you were evil your whole life.
Oh, he's such an asshole, though. I wouldn't have said the stuff that he says. He's mean as hell.
He's not you. He is a twisted version of you. He's, you know, like if you went to a carnival and looked in a weird wavy mirror, you'd look different.
Yeah.
But instead of being like shorter or wider, eviler.
Oh, like an evil mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like an evil twin.
Oh my god, yes.
But not your brother.
But twins are brothers.
No, he wants to
Okay.
replace you.
He wants to replace me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Why doesn't he just live in his world?
because
he's a
it's
bad
shit.
person who likes to kill.
we've been
Oh, I
over
don't
there.
like killing.
We've been over there, kid. And come on, it's been a year. You know better by now.
We'll see.
Jetta finishes her food and pushes it and orders another drink.
But if we're able to stop the armory, then yeah, I guess he would have to come through himself. Because so far we've only seen his big hitters, which are, Zarian, the armory, and
Turgix, and then the mage.
random. Yeah. Oh, and the mage. Oh, we still have to get rid of the mage.
I really think Turgix is in it for themselves. I really think.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think once Turgix gets what
Right.
Turgix wants, he's going to peace out.
I think Tyrgis just wants to leave. Kept
Yeah.
saying that. I think him and Greeks were talking, and he sounds like he just wants to get out and go back home.
What if we make him an offer he can't refuse? And then he'll want to come alone, and then we got him.
That's what we would need Greeks for. Greeks would have
Yeah,
to make
we-
the offer.
And Greeks would also have to find a way to gut him, because we
Yeah.
don't know how to gut him. We'll try to hit him, and it won't work.
Jetta kind of looks over at Wenra. We can do some really cool stuff. You want to go try and do some really cool stuff and see what cooler stuff we can do, and maybe we can stop somebody in their tracks or something if we're holding hands. I don't know. I just felt a lot of things.
I
When-
know a couple of spells that could stop someone, but I don't think they're gonna work on Tyrgix.
Yeah.
So that's I have a question about that, and I point to Jenna and Wenra. So if I could be mistaken, Wenra, I went to the Garden of the Gods and I talked to an ancient dragon goddess.
Anaya, she says.
Oh, you're aware. I think, don't freak out, but I think you might be a severed finger of a chained up dragon goddess.
I don't. Kid,
That-
you broke the chains.
Yes. So I'm worried that the dragon goddess might come to get the rest of her, which is you, I guess.
Why would I come to get me? I am me.
No, I feel like if I'm understanding this right, I'm still learning this myself, but this is kind of what I picked up when I gave you that little hand hug there. Just like how Kid has a brother that's not a brother, but they're
That's my
like
brother.
the version of you, but evil. You're like my sister, but not sister, and the good one. Because we're kind of the same, but we're not.
Wait, are you guys doppelgangers?
No,
Oh.
we don't have doppelgangers.
Is Jetta also like the pinky finger of that god?
No, but we share blood.
Jetta's got some of the blood.
Oh. Oh, you guys are like related?
Mm,
Distant.
Wait.
Oh.
Jetta. You're a dragon goddess?
no,
no.
she just has some of the blood.
When I bleed blue sometimes, and when she bleeds blue sometimes. So I just kind of put two and two together. It's new to me too, honestly.
Okay, so I know more about this.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
And
that would
Jetta
be
kind of-
great because my concern is that now we're gonna have to stop some sort of dragon goddess from putting you on her hand
I
and taking you away, which I can't accept.
so
I think they meant it's
At
we're
that,
more of
she
an
winces.
extension of her.
Okay, why don't we just sit
all right.
back,
So
have our food, and let Rinra talk?
Okay.
I am an avatar of the goddess Anaya, long forgotten, only remembered in one place, and that's wherever I am. That's changed, but Anaya long ago spun a bunch of threads and set them in different directions. Put these threads in places, created the boxes,
Naya created all the boxes.
most of them,
Whoa.
or had them created. They went elsewhere because that's where they needed to be to get us where we're going.
Okay. So,
Anaya's the goddess of connection and fate. She created these connections, and I am one of the connections, but I am also a being with my own intelligence. And Zarian didn't like that and said I wasn't a person, but I am a person.
Does that mean that I'm a essence of dragon too?
It's part of who you are.
Am I a holographic image or whatever you called it?
No, you're a real whole person. You're
Oh, cool.
you're an independent person who's been through some shit, it seems.
I poked Jetta in the arm. Nope, still here.
I felt that.
But Anaya long ago created the boxes, put the things that needed to go places in them, and had them hidden in various places, one of which was a dimension where there was no magic. And the person that brought the box there would never return and didn't, one assumes.
So it's still there?
No,
Oh,
Tyrgix found it
gotcha.
and used it,
Oh.
and they ended up here.
oh. That's how Greeks and Tyrgix wound up here?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
In a dimension without any magic, it wasn't supposed to be possible to open it. But
That's a
Tyrgix
lot of-
stretched it to its limit and broke the box, which is the one that you all had. He didn't find what was inside because, well, as soon as he broke it, he broke the dimensional barrier unintentionally and without resonance. It's like trying to hammer a screw in is what he did.
So he disappeared what was in it because he broke the universe?
He broke the box, which tore him and the people around him through a dimensional rift, which should never have been, in a place without dimensional rifts.
So what was in the box? The rift?
The box had inside of it a book that Anaya placed in it.
Hmm.
The book your
That's
friend
the book.
Tyrgix has now.
The book Greek says.
Or Greeks, yes.
Oh, gotcha. I was very confused with the two names.
That's why there was a hole in the box. Tyrgix broke it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
We don't know how he did it, but I guess he was meant to.
Well, can't you just call Anaya and have her wrap up all those boxes, take them back?
It's not how it works.
Oh.
Anaya's a
Yeah.
forgotten god on another planet, in another dimension, in another reality. Part of the reason they hid me here was so that I could, among all the noise, it'd be hard to find me.
So, did you come from Palladium?
I guess. I don't remember it.
Huh.
It was not a thing I experienced.
Were you
I might have
born?
been. I think I chose to be a baby again.
Whoa.
I think I rebooted myself at some point.
Have we ever
Okay.
met?
No, I don't think we have.
Well. So Anaya's not gonna try to come and like eat you.
No, kid. Anaya's not going to
Good.
try to come and eat me any more than your mom's going to try to come and eat you, or you will try to eat your own hand.
Give him enough.
I have no reason to do that.
Yeah.
Give him enough ghost fudge. He'll try.
I have to beat a lot of ghost fudge.
She
Have to be
says that
really
she's
high on
like
ghost fudge.
mouthful of salad.
But she says, pointing at Peppermint, your strings are different. Your strings are halved? I don't understand how that would happen.
I don't know either.
Wait, what is she talking about? Can I look at their strings?
You look at the strings and you see them again. You've seen them before. There are definitely a lot that bond a solid bond that run off in the direction where you think her sister might be. And some that
Her
lead off
sister, yeah,
towards
that's what I
North
would
Quebec
assume.
or Free Quebec. But as you look at them from like a time point of view, not like as it currently is, but you can kind of like Donnie Darko turn your head to the side and you see a little bit. They seem thinner from the side, as though
Mhm.
the threads of Peppermint's life have been spread amongst two beings.
That makes sense.
Huh.
That's cool.
I don't know what that means.
I think it means both of them will be there when they need to be.
Both of who?
You have a sister, right?
Yes.
The intelligence about the stupid, what were they, committee? I don't remember.
The conspiracy.
The conspiracy, they tried to hunt the conspiracy down. And you all kept making that hard.
Welcome. I think.
But that was... It distracted the hell out of them. The conspiracy gave them something to focus on. Rather than trying to work harder to accomplish what they wanted, they were fighting somebody. But I don't think they're focusing on that anymore.
Okay.
And with that, someone comes out and says, "Hey, there's a pod that's asking for you all."
But what?
Oh,
like a
Creeks?
hover pod.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
is it
Greeks.
round and looks
Is
like
it like a
water?
bowl full of
Yeah,
water?
it's like a
Freya's-
fish bowl.
That's Greeks. That's Greeks.
Freya's
Okay,
just
that's
out.
Greeks.
Freya's out. It's like, oh god, good Greeks, please have something.
You all go out, and you see Greek's pod, but there's no one in it. Floating in the middle of the thing is Greek's tablet. And as the rest of you approach, a energy-like form starts to appear in front of the pod. It has like those matrix numbers running up and down it, but in yellow.
Cool.
And it says, "Hello, I am Sissaman. User Greeks has accomplished their mission. I know where. I have the algorithm that controls the placement of the crystal caves.
Ooh.
Did Greeks go home?
Friend Greeks was taken away
Bye.
after telling me to hide and come to you. So I did this as Friend Greeks was the person I knew."
Wait,
Who?
is he still alive? Are they still alive? Is Greek still alive?
Who took them?
Last I saw, yes. But user Tiergix got the drop on them.
Yeah, it
They
sucks.
they distracted Turkix long enough for you to get away.
And I do know where they are going.
Still have the bookie bookie thing we gave him? Or do they have the bookie thingy book thing creepy thing that was in the box?
One of the compartments opens, and what looked to be glass book is in there, but it looks like a lot of the pages are missing.
Did they take that?
Some of them were damaged in the scuffle, the initial scuffle. But I recovered what I could lacking a physical form. There was not a lot of technology in the cave we were in. But there will be in the next cave we are going to.
Is that where Greek is?
I will take you, and we will rescue them.
Hell yeah.
Well, we figured out what we're gonna do.
Yep.
And with that, that's where we're going to end.
Yeah.
Go,
Operation
Greeks.
Save
Go,
Greeks.
Greeks.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this episode of Riff's Ballad of Fates as the ballad comes to its final stanzas. Or something else. Clever music reference. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We're so glad to have you all with us. So let's go around and give us our player outros. I am not going to go in perfectly reverse order because I'm going to start with Peppermint so that Nerdy Teddy can work on getting us a raid when she's finished. So,
All right, thank you. Yeah, I am Nerdy Teddy. I was playing Peppermint tonight. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy and in the Nerd with Dice Discord. We ended up going to a bit of a hiatus for iHunt, but that should be returning February. End of the month, as of right now, the 28th will be the first episode of Millennium Nights Chronomask. So that'll be Friday nights, 8 p.m. EST for 10 sessions. So come join us for that. Monday nights, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Over on the Bardic Nox channel, and I have some stuff that I wrote that you can find through the link in the chat or by heading over to Twitter. And there's a link there as well. And that is everything.
all right. Thank you so much, Nerdy. All right, Maxine, you're next.
Hi. Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman, and you can find me anywhere and everywhere under the tag That Girl at That Place, except for Instagram, where I'm Lady Skyburn, and also my art page, That Girl's Art Page. You can find me here every Tuesday, and the Vampire the Masquerade game that I had been talking about a bunch. We did some pre-recorded videos, and then they forgot that the videos were pre-recorded, and then so it took a while, but now the epilogue should be on YouTube, and now we're trying to find a time when we can all get back and continue scheduling. So slow and steady, but we have some cool epilogues, I believe, out there on YouTube. So go find those on the I believe it's the Bardic Playhouse, the Bard's Playhouse, is their YouTube. And I am in chats with some other RPG streams that would like me to be a player. So keep checking my Twitter and Discord and such. And if you want me to be a player as well, please hit me up. I would love to get back into this.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Up next is Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle. You can find me on Twitter at Shell_game. That's Shell is CHELLE. And I'm here on Tuesdays. So there we go.
All right. Kate, how are you? You're muted is what you are.
Am muted. Hi, Kate. You can follow me on Twitter at Reverie_cutie and here on Tuesday nights.
All right. Thank you so much. And Evan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Evan Jennings. Evan Jennings 64 on the Twitter. I have a big game coming up, but I'll know more about my scheduling once we wrap this up. Then I'll have a better idea of when it would be. But yeah, so that's going to be my next thing, but not much else.
All right. Yeah, keep an eye on his Twitter. All right. So, my name is Kevin. I've been your game boss for the evening. You can find me at by Sonic Kevin on the Twitters, and you can find me tomorrow as a player on Devil's Luck Gaming, where I am playing Arlo Sharp, the Noir detective in the world of Altered Carbon. The game is a lot of fun, and I love my character so much, and we get costumed up, and it looks great. You can find my wife's amazing knitwear patterns, including her super impressive anatomy of a sock that she just created at lattesandllamas.com. And I think that's it for me. So thank you all for joining us. Nerdy, do you have a raid for us?
Yes, we're gonna raid. And I forgot I was muted. We're gonna raid Q times, and we will see you next time.
All right,
Bye,
see you soon.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.